coming up on T&B's Hidden Treasures here. This guy, as y'all seen before in another video, has got a lot of records, and I didn't even look through hardly any of them, so we're going to film in a different place for you guys today. See what I missed last time. See you inside. my haul from this trip. Found a lot of records today. There was a lot. As you could see, there was about 3 new boxes. This is a store I've been to before. If you've seen the earlier video, one of my favorite places to go, because he's always picking, he's always going to estate sales and, stuff like that, and buying private collections and always putting them out for sale to the public there in his store, and has a large area. And these were 3 new boxes, so I went through them, and you probably seen a lot you guys would have picked up too. Some of them I already had. Some of them I didn't think was in quite a good a condition as some of these. Various reasons like that, but there was a lot of, popular rock and classic rock records in there. So I'll go over now the ones that I found. I found the Young Bloods, and this is a real cool sleeve. You can see, opens up like he's wearing a suit. Got the band on the inside of the gatefold. This has one of their biggest hits, on it. It has Get Together. And I thought this one was very interesting. Picked that up. Next one I found was Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. That was a good album for them. Vinyl looks good. Should have showed you some of the vinyls in the other one, but this one, of course, had Money for Nothing. And it's a real good album. I didn't have it. This one, she's a legend, of course. Janice Joplin. This is a double album, concert. The vinyls is a little dusty where it's been setting up, but there's no scratches, so that'll clean up pretty nice. I hadn't listened to it yet, as you can tell, because there's a lot of these to go through. But it looks real nice. And it's a gatefold too. It's got a nice shot of her inside. And some stuff on the back. But that one caught my eye. I didn't have any Janice Joplins yet, so I decided to pick one up. Here was Pure Prairie League. I have 2 or 3 of theirs, but I've been looking for one with Vince Gill on it. He was a member of them, later into it, after, like Amy and their biggest hit then, and then he had a bunch of hit songs. So some of them he wrote, I think a lot of them, there toward the late 70s, early 80s. And I kind of left this shrink. There's a hype sticker here. Sometimes I'll pull it off and just put a sleeve protector over it. But if it's got a lot of hype or interesting hype, I'll kind of leave it if it hadn't started, pulling and damaging the sleeve. And so that was a nice find for me. You can see there's Vince Gill here on the back. And there was actually a little bit of plastic left right here when I went to pull, that it was connected still. So I want to say this probably had got worn in transit or something, or all the years it had been moved around. I don't know for sure. And it's turned the normal way you would want to store it. When I pulled it out, a lot of people have it stored the other way, so it just comes straight out. But this one, like I said, it looks brand new. I can't find any kind of surface scratches or even dust. So it might have, I started to say it might have been completely sealed, but I know for sure at least it was half sealed. So that one was a good find for me, because I like Vince Gill. I didn't have this one. I have a pretty good bit of Beatles, but I didn't have this one. Here's the Revolver. This is going to need some gluing. My little glue trick from an earlier video. I hadn't got around to that yet. But picked this up because I didn't have a Revolver. And it had Eleanor Rigby, Yellow Submarine, a bunch of the hits, Good Day Sunshine. And the vinyl inside was in good shape too. I won't say mint, but I'd say good to very good. I hadn't played it yet, but I don't think it'll skip. It looks like surface scratches at the most. So that was good. Found Funkadelic. I got one of theirs. the one that has all the graphic art, and it's a gatefold. This one's not a gatefold, but I like their work, so I picked this one up too. There's some stuff on the back, and the vinyl was clean. So that was a nice find for me too. I like Funkadelic. This one, I actually didn't know who they were. I apologize to the big, huge fans in the 60s and 70s kids. But it looked interesting. You know, I recognized like the gas company name, Pacific Gas and Electric. So on my phone, I pulled up Discogs real quick and kind of scrolled through and played some of the audio clips. And it's kind of like a blues rock. And so it was real interesting. The couple clips I listened to, I said, I think I'm gonna buy this. And so I picked it up too. And so it's interesting to me, at least. And the record looks fairly clean. There's some very light surface scratches. Forgive me for my speech tonight. Slurring a lot of words. But nothing that's gonna hurt the play of it. And I kind of like this old scene of, you know, kind of hanging out there like an apartment or hotel room, kind of waiting on the gig kind of thing. And kind of just had that 60s feel to it, so I picked it up. And the music, of course. This one, everybody knows we got a little Cyndi Lauper True Colors album. And I picked it up because I like Cyndi Lauper, and especially the True Colors song. And this one was a promo. So you got the promo stamp here. So I kind of picked it up. It doesn't come out of the paper very well, but we'll try. We'll do just a little to show that it's clean. It kind of looks good, you know. Some people like to see the actual vinyl. I may need to pull them out more. I don't show the labels enough, I don't think. Some people like the labels. Of course, this one's nothing special, but I may start doing that. I was kind of thinking of that now while I was doing this video, because that's a unique aspect of the record too, is, you know, the different labels. So that was Cyndi Lauper. There's the back. Next one was the Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. So I knew that one, that stood out, and it looked in real good shape. I said, gotta pick it up too. The paper sleeve in here is about destroyed, but it didn't hurt the record. So we'll try to get it out. I got some more paper sleeves, I'll swap it out. So there's the record, the actual vinyl. I'm gonna try to gently get this back in this destroyed paper sleeve and move on to the next one. Yes. There we go. And I'm getting close to the end. This is longer than usual because I found a lot. Bob Seger and Silver Bullet. Picked this one up because, of course, it had Old Time Rock and Roll on it. I didn't have it yet. I have a Bob Seger. I think I have one of the other albums. Don't see them a lot. I think a lot of the rock lag gets snatched up. So, being he had this new batch in that I got to go through pretty early. There were some there, and I seen Old Time Rock and Roll and a couple of those hits on it. As you can see there, I think song lists are there on each end. So that was nice. And the vinyl. This one I think actually had. Most of them do. I don't always do that either. Y'all can comment below. Do you want to see the inner sleeve if I actually have the one that belongs in it? A lot of times they get lost. There's no inner sleeve, and I have a box of these paper ones over here, and I also have the sleeve covers, of course, the outside protectors is what I'm trying to say. And I have a bunch of just generic paper inner sleeves, and they don't have one. But this one had the original. A lot of them do, but I haven't been showing it. That's what I was going to say when I started rambling now, is if you guys want to see that, go ahead and kind of comment below if you'd like to see some of the inner sleeves too, and not just the vinyl and cover. And, I found one more, and And this one was what, 10 years after? Or what? Wasn't sure. I looked it up too. Didn't know who it was really. Kind of threw them in Discogs, listened to a few little clips. Sounded interesting. Maybe I should have Googled it and seen how to pronounce it first, but nah. It is what it is. I'll learn it later. But this one was interesting to me. It caught my eye first with the kind of 60s look, of course. I kind of like the 60s, 70s looks, you know, especially the 60s. They did, to me, some great looking albums and album sleeves. This ain't necessarily one of the best examples, but it was pretty cool, I thought, anyway. And there's kind of some kind of building on the back. And like I said, I listened to some clips and liked it. There's the LP, or the vinyl, I should say, and the label. This one just doesn't have a special paper sleeve. It's just solid paper. Nothing special. But check them out, take a look. You might like it too if you've never heard of them. I think a lot of you probably have though, that collect records. And I think, yep, that's it. I've made it to the bottom of the stack. So that's all I found this time. It was a huge haul, so that's why this is about a 10-minute segment. But thought you guys would like to see them, kind of comment your thoughts. And like I said, I know there's a lot. I'm going to get comments about what was left behind. And some of it I already had, some of it I didn't. But, you know, I was maybe looking for a little bit better shape, as I was saying before. And or I just, you know, had so many I knew I was kind of pushing toward the end of my budget. But at any rate, you know, that's what I found, and I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.